Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland neighbor, bringing you the floor today, June 5th, in all Upland cities. Happy start of Upland's Genesis Week, kicking it off today with some treasure hunts and Genesis Week challenges where you get points for all sorts of stuff, which I already broadcasted about. But today, I wanted to get down into the nitty gritty of what I was trying to explain about the treasure hunting. The reason why is I did some math, and I'm going to try to break that math down for you. But to me, it seems like your best way to play this hunt is to only pretty much treasure hunt. Do the standard hunts. I don't really think you can try to sell some properties. That'd be great. Selling costs you nothing, and if you're selling and making a profit. So selling for loss, you might get yourself some thrifty trader points. But bottom line is, really, if you break it down, which I'm about to do, it looks like your best bet is to treasure hunt in a tier 5 city where it's very cheap and the visit fees are very cheap. Everything about it's very low cost, but you're getting the same 3 points that you would get in other cities treasure hunting. Yes, you will take a decrease in your winnings, but you will see an overall saving of money in UPIX and still getting the same amount of points. So basically what I've done is showing you that I'm just kind of showing you how to reach 100 points or more, what the cost would be per thing that you get all these points for doing. So for example, with 34 hunts, that will get you 102 points from standard hunting. So if you did 34 treasure hunts times 3, you'd have 102 points. Now, the cost of those treasure hunts, if you are paying and it's no longer free, we're going to average that cost out to be around 60 in a tier 5. So it starts off at 45, and you can do 45 for quite a while before it bumps up. So let's say when it bumps up, overall, after your 34 hunts are done, you've spent like 60 UPIX total per hunt. And it might be even cheaper than that. I'm just giving it an average, right? So say it's like around 60, costing you 60 per hunt, and you do that 34 times, then you would have spent, sorry, it shouldn't say points next to that. It should say UPIX. You would have spent 2,040 UPIX. So for 2,040 UPIX, you've scored 102 points. Now to get the same almost general amount of points, minting properties, so to get 105 points, 3 points more, you would have to mint at least 7 properties. So minting 7 properties gets you 15 points per property. That will get you, like I said, 105 points. Now, the average mint, and I'm being generous here, is 8K for non-FSA players. The FSA players, you guys have this, you guys can go mint your hearts out, but let's just say you're still spending around 3,000, 4,000, probably 4,000 on average. You would still be at, let's just say if you're at 4,000, you'd be at 28,000 UPIX already, just minting. And if you're an non-FSA player like myself and you're spending 8K to mint, which I think is pretty low, you're looking at still 56,000 UPIX. So that's a huge jump up from 2,440, no, 2,040, not even 400, 2,040 UPIX. So I'm not going to do the math on how many times more you're paying, but you can see it's a lot. Now, if you go over to purchases, where you can do it, there is a cap on this one. So the max you can get out of your purchases. So people minting, you can continue to spend lots of UPIX, sure, for all those points. But you can see you can spend way less. Yes, it would take you some time, but you can spend way less to keep getting more points. So, I would think about that. But anyways, purchases, max you can get is 100 points from purchases per day. And those purchases are going to, I'm just giving you a nice little average of 5K if you're spending bottom line floor, maybe in Buenos Aires, and actually, as you're going to see, the floor is going up. So this is really unlikely that you get it this cheap. But let's just say you spent 5K UPIX 10 times, that's 50,000 UPIX still. And even if you bought on the dollar side, you're looking at probably at least $30.15 or maybe more, which is a lot for the same amount of points for 2,040 UPIX you can get. So yeah, to me, the smartest way to earn points is to treasure hunt in a tier 5 city where it's super cheap, because even if you do, so again, after you've run out of sins, you don't actually have to keep hunting and finding the treasure. So you don't have to pay for any more sins. You can at that point just pay. So mind you, a lot of the points that you paid for and the treasure hunting, you got back in your winnings. So that's a huge difference too, is you're getting money, or you're getting UpX back treasure hunting. These other ways, purchasing and minting, you're not really getting UpX back unless you can flip those really fast. So, okay, that's all I'll say about the smartest way to earn points is in a Genesis Week challenge. I hope you guys get that. Thanks for watching. If you like this tip, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and leave a comment. All right, as for the floor, I noticed a lot of places going up. And I thought that was like pretty decent. I guess people know everyone's out there looking to get some points. Maybe they're looking to do some purchases, and people bumped up their prices. Birmingham actually going up quite nicely. Another place I saw that was going up a lot was Buenos Aires. You can see that on the dollar side is going up from $3.15. We're out of that $3 range. Now it's like, more, $4.57 you're looking at. On the UpX side, also more. Even the FSA mint prices has gone up there in Buenos Aires. So, also that might be one of the places people are trying to get because of the I think it's South American collections. So yeah, so definitely check out those new collections too, because you might want to go buy yourself some properties. Get the International Nomad. I filled in all those new 3 collections. Oh, here's another tip, guys. It does already tell you in the announcements, but once you press to fill in those properties into those slots, you cannot disconnect. In fact, I was like hesitating myself because I was like, oh, I need a different property. So rather than actually unfill and remove it from a slot to go fill another collection for this new 3, I just bought a whole new Buenos Aires property to go ahead and fill that in to get my collection there. So I didn't disturb the other collections that I just filled, because once you do it, you cannot reconnect them. So if you disconnect, that's it, they're gone. So I've kept mine in place. All right, everybody, this is it for tonight. And by the way, sorry, yesterday I thought it was Saturday still, and apparently it was Sunday. I thought today was Sunday when I woke up. Totally terrible. All right, anyways, happy Monday. And again, happy Genesis Week. You guys don't forget to register for the historic tour tomorrow. That's going to be available for you Wednesday taking place. And then don't forget on Wednesday to go ahead and register for that scavenger hunt. I'll be updating you guys again. Oh, also, just in case you're wondering, for the treasure, for sending, like to MetaVentures, by the way, it doesn't compare again to just doing the hunts. But anyway, sending to MetaVentures, it has to be unique MetaVentures. It can't be the same one over and over again. You're only going to get points the first time you go there. So keep that in mind. All right, everybody, take care. Happy hunting.